Are we live? Are we live? Okay, let's check and see if I'm live on YouTube mobile. Let's check that right now. LAVONCASON. Okay, I am live. Okay, I'm live. Let me share this live stream out. I'm talking about live right now. So come on and join and ask me questions. I'm sharing the live stream out, by the way, if anyone's wondering what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing out the live stream. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put the thumbnail. Let's tweet it out. Okay, so let's share this on the YouTube community. And there we go. Now I got everything set up and shared and all that other stuff, so let's begin. What's up, everybody? It is your boy, Lavon Cason, back at it again with another live stream. Today I'm going to be talking about a couple PlayStation topics, morely pertaining to the PlayStation 5, but this is pretty much the first PlayStation topic. So, the PlayStation 5 may play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 games via the cloud. So, as you can see here, this is pretty much the patent. As you can see, I am going on Twitter right now. So, as you can see, this is pretty much the patent. PS3, PS2, PS1, basically using a cloud server. Let's translate the tweet. So this is probably, pretty much PlayStation Now. So imagine PlayStation Now having, PlayStation 1 games and PlayStation 2 games. I think PlayStation Now already has a couple of PS2 games. Now let's look that up right now. Okay, PS2 classics on PS Now. Let's look that up right now. Okay, so let's go to the PlayStation website. Okay. PlayStation Now. So it says there's already PlayStation 2 games on PlayStation Now. Get instant access to a huge collection of more than 700 PS4, PS3, and PS2 games on PS4 or Windows PC, with new games added every month. Okay, is there anything else? And I think there's already PS2 classics on the PS4 itself on the PlayStation Network store. PS2 classics on PlayStation Network, PSN. Okay, so let's go. these are some of the PlayStation classics for the PlayStation 4. PS2 classics. I mean, that's what I meant to say. So it's a meh library. It seems like. Oh, they got Max Payne, Bully, Manhunt, the GTA games. They don't really have a whole lot of PS2 games on the PlayStation Network store for the PS4. So, do I think that Sony could be doing this? I could see it. I mean, it probably makes sense. I mean, they already have, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3 games, and PlayStation 4 games. They don't really have PlayStation 1 games on PlayStation Now. So they kind of are already doing this. So is that the way that I would like to see it as? No, I would like to see it as, basically, when you put in a disc, then it downloads it, or basically, play it off the disc, that is what I would prefer personally. That's just me. But I I could see them, basically going through this method. I mean, they already got PS2 games, PS3 games, and PS4 games, like I said. So why not add, PlayStation 1 classics into PlayStation Now? I mean, why the heck not? That's all they're pretty much missing. And plus, a lot of us, got Android devices at this point that are capable enough to pretty much play, PlayStation 1 games. Devices like the Amazon Fire HD 8, this low end device, this is capable of playing PlayStation 1 games, as you can see here. To devices like the Samsung Galaxy Tab S5e, this is, pretty good when it comes to playing PlayStation 1 games. And I also got a NVIDIA Shield TV as well. That can play PlayStation 1 games, pretty well. I also got a Wii U that can play PlayStation 1 games. So at this point, there are so many devices that can play PS1 games. It's not even funny. Those are other ways that you can play PlayStation 1 games. Now, as far as PlayStation 2 games, on the other hand, there are some Android devices here and there, particularly more the high-end Android devices out there that can, play PS2 games. They're not playing at full speed, but it's kind of, close enough. It's kind of getting there to full speed. I've seen footage of the Samsung Galaxy S20, playing PS2 games, okay, decently. And I also seen the S10, playing, PS2 games. But and there's also, buying a PS2 and also buying that 60 gigabyte PS3. So if you want backwards compatibility on a hardware level, you might have to get a PlayStation 3 or just get a PS2. You might just have to do that. I know that's the answer that you probably don't like to hear, but I'm just being honest, you might as well just get a PS3 or a PS2 at this point. You might as well. As far as, PS3 games, just get a PS3. Just get a PS3. I mean, there's an emulator out there that can play, PS3 games on the PC. And that's if you have a decent rig to play those games. But otherwise, just get a PS3. if you want to play it through the hardware, if you want to do it like that. Okay, so what's the next topic? The next topic is the PlayStation box art. You know, as you can see here, this is the PlayStation box art. Looks fine. It looks good for what it is. I mean, I don't really care about the box art all that much. I really don't care. It looks good enough to me. But if you guys notice, as you can see here, no PlayStation logo. No PlayStation logo. So what could this mean? What the heck could this mean? Could this mean that PS5 games, PS5 exclusives could be ported on the PC? That's what I kind of think. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's going to be ported to PC right away, but maybe about, 3 years, I could see it being ported onto the PC. I can see it. Not right away, but eventually it'll be ported on the PC. Eventually. So it's gonna happen eventually, guys. It is going to happen eventually. Nothing more, nothing less. It'll happen eventually, guys. Alright, so the next topic is, people have been discussing, PlayStation 5 exclusives, being 30 frames per second. To me, as long as if the game is running stable at 30 frames, that'll be good enough for me. But again, that is just me. Nothing more, nothing less. However, I do think that there should be an option to where it should be able to run 60 frames per second, basically having a performance mode for all of these, PlayStation exclusives to where if you want to play in quality mode, that will be 4K 30 frames per second. If you want to play at the highest frame rate, then there should be a performance mode, which would be, 1080p 60 or 1440p 60. To me, I don't mind the 30 frames. I don't mind. It'll bother me. But there are people out there that want to play these games in 60 frames per second. So Sony, I think that they should have the option to where there should be a performance mode to where it should run up to 60 frames per second. That's just me. That's just my opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so is there anyone in the chat? Is there anyone in the chat or anything like that? Oh, there's no one in the chat. There is no one in the chat. There's no one in the chat. Oh well. There's no one in the chat. So, okay, is there any other topics? I mean, there is the PS5 price. PS5 price. I think it's recording. No, it's not recording. So there is a survey that's been suggested that the PS5 price could be lower than anticipated. So how does this translate in America? So these are the prices that supposedly could be. What does this translate to? Let me find an article that translate the price. Personally for me, I think the PS5 price, could be, $399 for the digital version and $499 for the disc version. That's what I think the price of the PS5 will be. That's just me. But yeah, what else is there to talk about on the Sony side of things? What else? What else is there to talk about on the Sony side? What else is there? All right. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So, what I want you guys to do is, if you are new to my channel, let me show off the channel real quick. Let me show off a channel. Is that I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want you guys to subscribe to this channel right here, Lavon Cason. And when you hit that subscribe button, you'll see a notification bell. Hit that notification bell and hit all notifications. So that way you can be notified for future Lavon Cason videos and future Lavon Cason live streams. Let me show you guys this. Subscribe to this channel right here, Lavon Cason, and you'll see a notification bell. And I want you guys to hit all notifications. So that way you can be notified for future Lavon Cason videos, future Lavon Cason live streams, future Lavon Cason, gaming videos, tech videos, and the other stuff like that. And yeah, that's all I have to talk about pretty much. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys later in peace. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a good day. And I think I'm going to be streaming again, later on today. So yeah, see you guys soon.